Today is the 5th round of the US Open Cup. Hello everyone, I'm Dan. Welcome to part 38 of Creator Club here on Reesy. Hope you're all doing very well, and since you was last with us, we wasn't supposed to play another game, but the MLS kindly put a game in between the two US Open Cup games. We had a game against LAFC. Let's go and have a look and see exactly how we got on in that one. And as you can see, we lost 4-3. Very disappointing, especially when we was 3-1 up. So we absolutely bottled the game. It was a terrific game, in all honesty. One of the negatives was we've lost Powder for a couple of weeks with an injury. But let's have a look at the game then, show you exactly what happened. We absolutely bossed it, especially first half. We was 1-0 down, and we then went 3-1 up. And yeah, it was just I don't know what happened really. We just completely fell asleep, got too complacent, and conceded a lot of goals. The back four, surprisingly, had fantastic games, as you can see here. I don't really quite understand that when you have conceded 4 goals, but you know what, it was disappointing. It's a bad day at the office. I think the players just got complacent with it and thought we'd won the game. And absolutely not. They were wrong. And we made a couple of changes, brought some players on, obviously, because we're trying to rest some players for today's game, because that is the priority. But it's not looking good for us in the league. All of a sudden, after winning 8 games in a row, we have now lost the last 3 MLS games. So, consistency, or mind you, we're consistent there. We're either consistently good or consistently bad. So, at least we are consistent. But today we face Tulsa in the 5th round of the US Open Cup, and hopefully we can get through that one. Let's show you. I realised I didn't show you this in the last one. Let's show you the league table. So we've won 10 out of 20. We're still top of the conference, which is great. We're 6th in the Supporters' Shield, 5 points behind New York Red Bulls in 2nd. I think that's our aim. No, our aim is to finish 3rd. So in the top 3, so we're 4 points behind Cincinnati. Still a long way to go. I'm not panicking. As long as we're in the playoffs, I don't really mind. And we want to win the US Open Cup. That is the main priority this season. So let's get straight into it, shall we? This is the team. We've gone strong. We've made one little tweak. Carroll comes in at right midfield because, in the right wing role because of Luke Thomas's injury, of course. He's out for a further 2 weeks. Of course, Powder's not in, so Kay's in. Rusnak played out on the right, but we're now putting back to number 10, bringing Carroll wing, and we've not playing him as an inside forward because he's not too familiar with that. He's not too familiar with being an inverted winger either, but he's ever so slightly more comfortable there, so we'll play him there. So that's the team we've gone with. Let's submit this and hope. Well, here we got the foreign players thing again. I will learn one day. Let me just fix this. And that's fixed, so we have put Bussy in for Phillips, just like we did last time, and we will go ahead and do this. I mean, I don't understand. What is all that? Why is there a maximum play? Why is there a limit on the amount of foreign players you can have playing? It just doesn't really make sense to me, to be honest. What difference does it make? You should be able to have the same amount as you do in the MLS, for instance. The players didn't really look fired up for this one, and Tulsa have got an early opportunity here in the first 5 minutes. Pasuelo wins the throw-in, the header from the throw-in. Now Sadiku's through. Come on, can he beat this man here and get himself on goal? He needs a bit of support, boys. No one's up with him. Sadiku does hold the ball up well, and he's won himself a penalty. It was a very clumsy challenge from Mahoney, and hopefully we can score from this and just put any nerves to rest, I think, because, you know, with the poor MLS form at the minute, Tulsa will fancy this, and Rusnak slots away the penalty, 7th goal of the season for him. Reesy FC 1, Tulsa 0 early on in this 5th round of the US Cup. Of course, if we win this, we go through to the quarterfinal, and we can face, I think it's Austin FC, and I think San Jose Earthquakes maybe. Cincinnati is one of them, obviously there, or they're playing. Oh, that's actually MLS game. So, in truth, I don't know. Austin FC is one of the teams I do know that. I think it's San Jose Earthquakes. Rusnak's free kick hits the post, and no one can pounce on the rebound. Bussy wins the loose ball. Another corner here. Rusnak, let's go 2-0 up, boys. Come on. And we have, and it's disallowed, though. It's a foul in there. Was it Sareva who pushed a player? The assistant had the flag up. Looks like there's no VAR today. So can we see, is there any other US Cup games? There we go. Atlanta 0, Houston Dynamo 0, and of course we're winning 1-0 against Tulsa. But I don't know what's going on with us in the MLS. I really don't. We played well, as you saw from the stats. We did play well in that game against LAFC, but we just didn't. Well, I don't know. We just completely just plummeted I don't know what happened. We pressed the self-destruct button for sure in that second half. The game was a surprise because, as you saw, we had no game scheduled. They're in here. Pezzola, good effort, low down and beats O'Leary at his near post. Jordan Perosa gives Tulsa an equaliser, and that was completely against run of the play. Pack, long ball, and complete. I don't know what on earth. Who is that? Is that Bussy or Bessler? I'm not too sure. He got him behind. And I think the keeper should have done a lot better there. That's poor. Very poor indeed. Demand more from the boys. But yeah, it's very late in the day. It's only like 3 days' notice that LAFC game just popped up. I got ready to press record. I was like, hang on a minute. We've got another game to play here. Rusnak out wide to Toya. Toya looking for the crossing opportunity, but they pressed him well. Didn't allow that opportunity. Pasuelo goes a long ball to Sareva. Great challenge there. They're defending really, really well, Tulsa. You've got to give them credit. Bessler finds a lot of space on the right-hand side. Bussy's up far for a centre-back. Toya coming into the box. Can he pull it back? Is that another penalty? It's given. That one looked quite harsh in my opinion, but it is a second penalty for us. And is it Rusnak taking it again? He scored the first one. Can he score a second? Rusnak steps up. Can he score? He does. He fires it into the bottom corner. Keeper went the right way, but there was too much pace and power on it. 8th goal of the season for Albert Rusnak. And it's Reesy FC 2, Tulsa 1. 2 goals from the penalty spot. And in theory, it wasn't right in the corner, was it? It was just the power that took it away from the keeper. I think the keeper should be disappointed with that one. He probably should have kept it out. We're absolutely dominating the game, but we just can't stop conceding goals, can we? Which is a little bit of a concern. We'll jump straight through. No reason for any changes. The players are looking fit and healthy. No injuries and no one playing especially poorly. Sadiku's not having a good one, is he, on a 6.5? Hopefully he can sort that out in the second half. He hasn't really got competition for places though up there, is he? We have trialled a very young American striker, and I was just about to make a change there, but let's see what happens here. Carroll out to Toya. The reason why we're going young is, of course, the club vision is to bring players in we can sell for a profit, young players preferably. And so we're looking at him, and if we can bring in a player with potential that can just give a bit of competition to Sadiku, happy days. Bussy gets rid of any danger. Carroll goes up for the header. He doesn't get it, and it's headed away. 67th minute. We've got a corner here. Kay whips it in, so nobody can get on the end of it. We haven't got big Nathan Phillips in there, have we? Who loves to pop up with a goal from a set piece. Pasuelo out wide to Sareva. Sareva holds the ball up. Back to Kay. Kay looks for the pass inside to Kraylak. Lovely ball to Sadiku. What football that is. What a goal. Adrian Carroll gets his first goal for the club. That was sublime football that was there. Great one-touch passing. It's the triangles. Triangles just destroy teams, don't they? Look at this. Kay into Kraylak, into Sadiku, into Carroll. Look at that lovely zigzaggy football. That is beautiful on the eye. And Adrian Carroll scores an all-important goal to put us 3-1 up in the game. Is it safe to give Sadiku a little rest now? He's all of a sudden playing really well. I mean, all we've got is strikers on the bench. We're going to move Rusnak up and bring Sadiku off. Put Amaya in. Might make a change at the back as well. Bessler. Might put Bessler in for Kraylak. Kraylak can come off, and we'll give Sargis a go. Why not? We're going to keep an eye on. Is that 2 subs? Going to keep an eye on Kay's fitness there. Maybe move Toya over and put Mensu Dung. Is it Mandung rather onto in the right back role in place of him? So Toya can go to the left. Kay can come off. Then Mandung can come on, and hopefully, you know, that won't be. That's not hitting the self-destruct button. Trin Mandung is not a great player, as we've discovered. He does make a lot of mistakes. Hopefully he doesn't make 2 in the final 3 minutes to lose us this game, or give Tulsa the opportunity to have extra time. Rusnak coming forward now. He needs a bit of support, boys. Rusnak does well, brushes off the opponent. There's a lot of transfer interest in Rusnak. He does want to leave the club. He did last year, and we didn't let him, and we're doing the same this year. But this time around, we haven't promised we'll win a title because the form's too inconsistent to do that. But we are through 3-1 winners, and that was a good performance, and hopefully. Well, we'll find out now who we do have in the quarter-final of the US Open Cup. And here is confirmation. Reesy FC draws San Jose Earthquakes. I was right then. In the US Open Cup quarter-final. So that is going to be a very, very good quarter-final in my opinion. Let's have a look at the rest of the draw. So Cincinnati take on Colorado Rapids. New York Red Bulls face DC United. Sporting Kansas City take on Houston Dynamo, and Earthquakes travel to Las Vegas for a game against Reesy FC. If we have a look at the 5th round, they beat Nashville 1-0, so one of them obviously knocked out Austin FC, and San Jose Earthquakes beat Nashville 1-0. So we are in for a good quarter-final there. There's some good teams in there. Just hopefully we can avoid New York Red Bulls. I think the Earthquakes are a very tough opposition as well. How are they getting on? They're currently 10th. I mean, we're top of the conference, so people probably make us favourites for the tournament, I guess. Cincinnati and New York Red Bulls are doing very, very well indeed as well, and are above us in the Supporters' Shield, but Cup and League competition are completely different, and yeah, teams go for it more in the Cup, don't they, in certain situations. So let's have a look then. We will bring you back for that quarter-final against San Jose Earthquakes. Only in 3 games time, and that will be tomorrow's episode. So guys, if you did enjoy that episode, please leave a like on the video. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you are new or haven't done so yet. Hit the little bell to be notified every time I upload a video. Let me know down in the comments how you think we will get on against San Jose Earthquakes tomorrow. And we'll see you next time here on Reesy FC. Thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.